Hello and welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. My name is John McCormick. I'm your full-time mayor and part-time wannabe sports announcer here on the field of John F. Kennedy High School, where the Mustangs will take on Scotch Plains. JFK comes in at 1-5, a little bit of a deceiving 1-5. Scotch Plains comes in at 2-4. Now the reason their record is deceiving is because last week they played Woodbridge in a game that the final score doesn't indicate was close, but it was. In the first half, with under 30 seconds to go, Woodbridge led 7-6, and Woodbridge is undefeated. Kennedy only had one win. So very, very good first half for JFK. Woodbridge threw a long touchdown pass to take a 14-6 lead at the half, and then had three more touchdowns in the second half, but only after Kennedy lost three of their top offensive players. So when you put that all together, it was a credible performance by JFK against an undefeated team. Scotch Plains comes in. They're not a Middlesex County team. One time every year, one of our teams play one of theirs, and this is it for JFK. Scotch Plains did beat Colonia with a last-minute field goal in the opening game of the season for one of their wins. But we don't know much more about them other than that they're 2-4. Colonia did beat Kennedy, so you put it together, you would think Scotch Plains has an advantage, but you never know in high school football. That's the only common game we can point to. So let's sit back and watch a good game and hope for JFK to win. And if you're from Scotch Plains, I'm sorry, you have a great town, but we want our team to beat yours. And welcome again to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. We are on the field, JFK High School, Friday night under the lights for the Mustangs hosting the Raiders of Scotch Plains. This is John McCormick, your mayor and part-time sports announcer, something we all love to do. Tonight I will be joined by Kyle Anderson, councilman, who actually is a high school and college football player. Sometimes we're joined by Greg Ficara, who also is a high school and college football player. Sometimes we're joined by Craig Coughlin, who doesn't know anything about football, which I'm kidding. He knows a little bit, like I do a little bit, but we have fun doing it, and that's all that matters. So Kennedy, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking, but it looks like Scotch Plains will receive. The Raiders come in at 2-4. One of those wins the first game of the season. They beat Colonia with a last-minute field goal, and then Colonia beat JFK by a bit. So, when you look at the common game, the only common game you can find, one team beats another and that team beats the next one, you'd think the first team has an advantage over the third one, but you never know. Especially these cross-county rivalries, you don't know quite what's going to happen because you don't have more than that one common opponent. So now here comes JFK, and now I'm joined by Councilman Kyle Anderson, who was a star football player right here on the field for the JFK Mustangs. Welcome, Kyle.
Hey, Mayor, how you doing?
So far, so good, but man, it's cold.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I had to layer up today.
Yeah, I forgot. I just wore a very heavy jacket, so far I'm okay, and it seems like there's some kind of heater up here in the press box.
Yeah, this is one of the great additions to this press box here. For years, it was just a box of wood, and you got a bad crosswind.
So, in interest of full disclosure, Kyle's son, Kyle Jr., is a gym teacher at none other than Scotch Plains High School.
He'll argue with you and say the position is called phys ed.
Phys ed, I'm sorry. Physical education teacher.
I'll get it out of the way now. My son really knows how to wear a headset, so I'm really proud of him.
All right.
but I'm a Mustang at heart, so let's go Mustangs.
Yeah, we're going all for the Mustangs tonight. I love doing games when one of our teams plays somebody else. And there's a squib kick. It didn't go 10 yards, and it's fallen on by Scotch Plains.
Do we have a roster for them?
I don't have
Plains?
a roster for Scotch Plains. It might be in here somewhere.
Oh, yeah, there I see.
Oh, there it is, yeah. You might have one too then.
Got one. Yep. All right, I couldn't make out the number of who recovered that one. Scotch Plains is a unique program where they've just got their first win in 5 years this season. So they have a new coach there.
Oh, is that true? They beat Colonia, didn't they?
They beat Carteret. That was their first win in 5 years.
Oh, wait, the whole day I've been saying Scotch Plains beat Colonia.
Scotch Plains hasn't played Colonia yet, no.
Oh, then who beat Colonia? Oh, Bridgewater beat Colonia. Oh,
that's
man,
right.
I'm an idiot. I got to redo the whole first, the opening. I've been saying Scotch Plains beat Colonia. Number 3 for Scotch Plains, off right tackle, nothing doing.
Now, last week I listened to you guys do the game on Facebook Live.
Right.
And Kennedy really played a great first half against Woodbridge. They really
just said
did.
that.
Yeah.
I said it was 7-6 with under 30 seconds to go. Woodbridge had a bomb. They were on their own side of the 50. They had a bomb and got a touchdown, 14-6, but the score was the game was way closer.
Now, is our scoreboard wrong? Because our screen says Scotch Plains 6.
It better be wrong. They didn't get a touchdown yet.
Yeah.
Run off left tackle for a couple. Yeah, Woodbridge had 2 offensive touchdowns in the second half and then a defensive interception, pick 6. And then wound up winning 35-6, but there really wasn't that far apart of a game.
No, it was a close game at half, and Kennedy really displayed some speed that they had on their breakaway plays. So there were some pretty fast players there, too.
What you got to realize, you don't see in the box score, what you might notice is that Dixon, their star player, got hurt. Lindsay, their other star player, got hurt. Connor Heaney's their number quarterback. He didn't play most of the game. It looks like Kennedy jumped. No, maybe not. Maybe they was drawn. So
Hayden Witter is the quarterback for Scotch Plains. Junior, 5'11", 140 pounds.
We've got a dead ball foul.
Against the defense.
Encroachment by the defense.
Let's see if no, it's short of a first, so third and very short. Captains for Kennedy, number 5, Kamari Carrington, 75, Eric Flores, and number 3, Tristan Miranda. Third and a foot. But no, they give him a first down. Why wouldn't they measure that?
Yeah. First down for West due to the penalty.
Guess they're closer to it than we are, but it sure didn't look like it was a given. Handoff number 3 around the right end, cuts it up. Nice gain across the 30, almost the first down, probably picked up 8 or so.
That's Sean Martin, he's a 5'7" junior.
And I'm so glad we're doing a JFK home game with gray on green. You try to read those numbers in the white uniforms, forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback back, he's
back to green again.
Nothing doing.
Or
they
back
stopped
to
him short.
Martin. They list Martin at 120 pounds.
Number 50, Antonio Badillo, comes in for JFK. 120 pounds, and he's playing varsity football?
He's playing varsity football, and he's carrying a ball. 120 pounds.
And there's a replay. Then they tend to exaggerate the weight and height.
Usually they
right?
do. Usually they do.
Third down now and 2. Oh, now that might be against Scotch Plains.
Yeah, either.
We got offsides. We got offsides on the offense.
All right.
It's all of a sudden 3rd and 7. You know, I got confused. Didn't Scotch Plains play Woodbridge?
Scotch Plains has not played Woodbridge yet.
So why do I have Scotch Plains in my head?
I don't know.
Offensive offsides.
Maybe because your kid works there.
Maybe.
Maybe because the AD, Ryan Miller, is a longtime Woodbridge resident, Colonia resident.
That's true. Yeah, we have a presence over at Scotch Plains.
I love Ryan Miller, man. That guy does a lot for this town. The head of the Colonia Soccer League. Oh, man, he does a lot of work.
Really good. Every time I have a conversation with them, we're always talking about the kids in town and how we can help them out.
3rd and long. Quarterback back, handoff, left sweep. Short of the first. Kennedy held, but we don't know if they'll go for it.
That was Anthony Robinson. He's a sophomore, 5'9", 160.
27 comes in now for Kennedy. We do not have a number 27 on our roster, folks. Out comes 74. That was Jake Mahatov. And they're going to go for it. High school football, anywhere around the 30 is 4-down territory.
That's it.
Number 2 goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun, rolls right, throws it. Incomplete.
He hit his receiver in the hands.
It did. He had to come back for it, though. He wasn't in stride, and Kennedy will take
Okay,
over.
we've got an incomplete pass. Kennedy takes over on downs.
Number 1, Keyshawn Dixon. He's the star. Last week he wore number 11, and he got hurt, so maybe he switched it up to change his luck. I don't know. But he is a legitimate player. He is a elusive running back.
Yeah, this is my first Kennedy game this year.
Yeah, it's our second.
I did. I think we broadcast one of their games, right?
We did. Yeah, I called him against Woodbridge, the game we're talking about.
Gotcha.
And it does not look like Heaney's in a quarterback. If he was, he'd be 6 inches taller than everybody else in the field. Let me see who's quarterbacking for JFK. 39 is Hines. A lot of hitting downfield, but no real gain there.
And they don't list Michael Hines as a quarterback. They
got linebacker,
tight end.
Yeah, he played most of the game last week at quarterback.
Okay.
We've done number 20 for JFK. Just checked in. We do not have a number 20, folks. We can't make this up. We want to help. We want to call the kids on TV, but we got to get the list of the players. Number 3 is Tristan Miranda. We'll try to mention as many guys as we can. Second down and about 8.
In a pro formation.
The unnamed 27 in motion. Handoff left, going to be a first down. Number 7 and then some. Still in his seat, almost at midfield, down around the 47.
Philip Lindsay.
Lindsay is the goods. He can run too. Him and Dixon make a nice combination.
Now Philip.
Look at that. No one's near him.
Yeah. Wide hole, big hole there for Lindsay. I remember Lindsay, he was mostly an offensive and defensive lineman, so it looks like he made the transition to running back, and he's doing a good job.
First down and 10 at their own 48. Hine under center. Handoff right. Sweep, cuts up.
That's
and
Dixon.
Nice gain.
Brought down by number 32, Isaiah Nathaniel.
That's Dixon. So a Dixon-Lindsay combination here. Doing well so far for JFK. It's second down and 4.
Little thunder lightning there.
I should be keeping the stats when I was too excited to even start writing down stats. Kennedy players all with pink socks, most with pink socks or pink something or other in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Second and 4. Up the middle, Lindsay. Going to be short of the first by a bit.
Yeah, it gets about 2 yards.
Number 20 comes in the game. We don't have 20. We don't have 27. Here's the one drawback to JFK. I counted 33 people in uniform. Now, you know high school football. It is hard to have an effective, successful football team with 33 players.
Yeah. Right now I'm looking at the sideline on the track, and there's about 33 cheerleaders out there.
Yeah, there's more. You're right. Up the middle, going to be a first down and then some.
It is, because you know that some of those players are being called up from the JV squad, and they're really just sideline dressing for some of them. It's just that they're not ready. They're not ready for varsity yet.
So 33 is not even 33.
Yeah.
33 is not enough, and
yeah, you really need to have like enough players where you have at least one backup at every position. And
first and 10 at the 38. Sweep right. Here
Dixon.
comes Dixon. Nothing doing. Stop.
Number 56.
Almost to the line of scrimmage. Maybe not.
It's Alex Werkheiser.
Number 50 we said is Antonio
6'2",
Badillo.
200.
Number 5, Kamari Carrington. Number 75 is Eric Flores. Number 64, Hamza Akhtar. Second down now and almost 12 after that loss. One receiver split left. We haven't seen a pass yet. He still
that's a broken play there.
Absolutely. He turned and there was nothing there. Whatever he thought was happening didn't.
So it'll be 2nd and long.
3rd and long now.
3rd and long, right?
So they lost 2 yards and they lost a yard. 18 coming in now. We have no 18. What is with this roster?
Everybody that's coming in.
Help us, folks. Help us. We only got it an hour ago. If anybody's listening, well, you can't be listening. We're not doing Facebook Live, are we? Oh, we are doing Facebook Live. Okay, if you're listening and you know anything about JFK football, text me.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my phone number out.
Or show us a
Facebook.
Time out,
comment.
JFK.
Yeah, give us a like and send us a comment if you know the numbers of those players.
Yeah, 18, 20, 27. You know what we'll do? Here, it's timeout. Let me go ask the guy across here.
So there's a timeout. Mayor's going over. Going to check the roster with the official speaker for the game. Cool night out here at Lewis M. Bartha Stadium. Timeout is over. It's like Hines is going to be going back at quarterback. He's going to go back under center.
All right, we solved the mystery.
Got those numbers, huh?
Let's just go to the 3rd down play first. Still no shotgun, still under center, which is kind of odd for high school football. They always do the shotgun. Handoff, where'd it go? Oh, there's Dixon with the ball.
Yeah, it was a nice.
He
got
might
the
have
first
the
down.
first down.
Yeah, he got past the yard marker. Brought down by 27, Matthew Power.
Okay, so our number 27 is Khalil Rashada. He was down here at number 22. 18 is Justin Suero. He was down at 38. Here's the replay. I didn't know who had the ball. Dixon seemed to be a little matter-of-factly with that run, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden he turned it on.
First
and
and
number
goal for
20,
Kennedy.
Number 20
28.
is Josh Torres. What do you say, 1st and goal or 1st and 10?
No, 1st and 10.
Can't be 1st and goal.
Yeah, they're on their 29-yard line.
Handoff up the middle, wide open.
Dive
He's
right up
turning
the
around.
middle.
And Lindsay, that's a first down for Lindsay, down to the 15.
Phil Lindsay.
JFK doing a good job of controlling the ball.
That was Matthew Power on the stop. And Lindsay, like I said, Lindsay was a lineman, defensive lineman, offensive lineman. He made a nice transition over. He played for my program, and he was a bigger kid, but he's always had some speed.
Well, Kyle says my program, he means the Island Giants, now turned into the Broncos after the merger with the Colonia Patriots.
Which has been great.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Handoff up the middle. Here's Lindsay
again. Wow,
he's going. He's still up. He's still up.
And the crowd is pushing him behind. He's getting a nice push from the back.
And they're not saying touchdown, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Oh, he wanted that one.
Oh, yeah. Boy, they're having their way with the Scotch Plains defense.
They are. They are.
Got 1st and goal for Kennedy on the 1.
And if I'm the Kennedy coach right now, I'm sticking with the run right up the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're owning it from the A-gap.
Quarterback
sneak.
Number 39 up the middle, that is Michael Hines.
And that is a touchdown, it looks like.
I don't see it yet. I don't see a marker, an official say, yes, it is a touchdown. Michael Hines, Kennedy 6-0.
The referee was standing in the end zone, willing to mark the ball in the end zone. The other referee comes over and says, yeah, I think that's a touchdown.
That's 5 point.
Now here's the problem for JFK. They don't have a kicking game.
So we saw this last week when you guys were on Facebook, and they went for it every down. They have this little wrinkle that they like to throw out there where they line up the kicker.
Yeah, that's such a weird looking thing.
It is a weird thing.
Heaney, pitch out to number 32, who's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. 32 is Michael Pajak.
So the Mustangs strike first. They go up 8-0.
Michael Pajak, the running back. Heaney is the quarterback. Was the quarterback for the first several games of the year. So he's used to handling the ball, and he was about to get tackled, and he pitched it beautifully to Pajak, and JFK is up 8-0.
So here we are criticizing that formation, but it worked this time.
I know. But that was what I don't understand is when they put the center all by himself.
Yeah, you have the center, the quarterback, and
right.
You got a guy behind him.
And let's see the touchdown and the extra point. Here comes Hines right up the middle. You can't see it, but there he's got to be over the line right there. And here's the pitch. And Pajak turns the corner and rolls himself in. And at 1-5, this is probably something JFK hasn't had a whole lot this year, which is the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And that gives you a little bit of confidence going into it.
Sure does. Watch this, see if this is a kick now. Nope, it's a squib again. And it's covered by Scotch Plains, but boy, oh boy, you keep giving them field position. Now they're on their 44. Last time they started even better with field position.
Yeah.
You get that's so much real estate that they just get by virtue of the kickoff without even a return.
And you know they
down,
pull this fake kick where one guy goes towards it, and then I don't know how much success they've had with it this year. So
1st and 10 from their own 44. Scotch Plains lines up, man in motion, handoff to that man.
Jet sweep, and he tiptoes on the sideline.
Late hit.
Sean Martin. Was there a penalty flag on that one?
Yeah.
All right,
the Kennedy coach is irate.
That's gonna push the Raiders into around the 35-yard line.
I think he's mad at his own guy. He's definitely mad at his own guy. You could see, well, I don't know yet. Let's see what happened. But he was hugging the sideline.
Yep.
Yeah, he was out. Oh, absolutely. That's not called
That's
for.
a fair call.
No doubt about that one, folks.
Yeah.
It was a dead ball. It's out of bounds. Is that out of bounds?
I talked to Tom, the head ref, who's mic'd up tonight for our
Got a dead
benefit.
ball foul, late hit, out of bounds.
Dead ball foul, hit out of bounds.
Automatic first down, puts him at the 35-yard line going into Kennedy territory.
Tom's from Edison. I said, sorry about that, Tom. He said, come on, man. But he said he loves going to our concert series.
All right.
1st and 10 from the 35. Handoff left, up the middle, got a few, then some. Picked up about 8.
Nice little run from Anthony Robinson.
Now, is your son on the sideline?
I don't know. I haven't been to a game this year, so I don't know where they keep him. I don't know if he's up on the box.
He could be on top of us freezing, as you know what's off. 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. High snap, handoff, nothing doing. He'll be short of the first. As we said before, though, in high school football, this is 4-down territory, so it's 3rd and 1. South Plainfield going without the huddle. Boy, it seems
Scotch
like
Plains? Yeah.
What'd I say?
South Plainfield.
Oh, Scotch Plains. SP, whatever. Oh, he got out. He was short, and he dove.
They had him.
Got the first.
He almost lost the ball. He came back to get the ball and got his second surge.
See that again?
They had him bottled up right there.
They just didn't wrap him up. 1st and 10 for Scotch Plains at the JFK 23. Still haven't seen a pass.
No, they did. They threw one pass and it was an incomplete from Scotch Plains.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was a 4th down play.
There's a run. He's going to be in. A touchdown.
He's in. That is number 3, Sean Martin.
Right around the end, untouched. We got to see it again to see if anybody got a hand on him.
Once he turned his corner and got upfield, from what I understand, he's a pretty fast young man.
And here's where the lack of a kicking game on JFK changes everything, because now South Plainfield's Scotch Plains, I was going to say has to go for 2, but they're not. They're going for 1.
This young man, number 15, Akin Wunmi,
up and looks good.
he just started kicking this year, and he actually has a game winner field goal that he kicked for their 2nd win of the season.
Touchdown again, all the way around the right end.
That's it.
Good block there. Good block there by number 2.
Yeah, that was just what they consider a sprint draw.
Oh, number 10 actually
Overran it.
Yeah, but he kind of got in the way of the Kennedy guy. Didn't really block him, but got in his way. So 8-7.
Oh yeah, there's Kyle. He is on the field. Yeah.
Well, that kid knows a thing or two about football. He's star quarterback for the Woodbridge team. That was a pretty good team.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun watching those guys.
I enjoyed them in football, baseball, and basketball.
Yeah, now it's nice when we see these kids now and they're coaching, and Anthony Nyers over at Woodbridge.
Yep.
See some of these young guys that are coaching and got a headset on now, passing that knowledge down.
I see Hughes all the time at the club working out. He's a state trooper now, right?
Absolutely.
Good kid, a good young man. And Pearson, I haven't heard from him in a while, but I saw the dad a while ago.
Yeah, he's doing great actually. Dad's thrilled. He's just got his first full-time gig. He's working at Verizon. Great job.
Good.
Yeah.
There's a nice kick, fielded by Dixon.
On the 20-yard line.
Goes up the middle, and he hits some traffic, gets to the 35.
Now, for years, for the last 2 or 3 years when Kyle was coaching at Scotch Plains, they really weren't known for their defense at all. They could put up the points, but they couldn't keep teams out of the end zone. So I know that this year they made some changes defensively, and who knows what we're going to see here. And it's always, like you said, it's interesting when we see these Union County teams against the Middlesex County teams and the style of play.
So we used to play a short team every year up until this year. Now we play a Union County team.
Yeah, so now we have a relationship with the Mid-State 38.
One team played Bridgewater.
That's Hines again at quarterback.
Yep, give to Dixon. Hit on the line and bounces forward for a couple.
Basically like a...
Nice tackles there by 55 and 60. You got the roster?
Yeah, 55 is Jack Manville, and 60 is John O'Connor.
I said in the pregame, folks, if you're watching this on Facebook and you're from Scotch Plains, you're going to watch this on our archives and get it on your computer or your TV and listen to us. We think Scotch Plains is a wonderful town. We just want to beat you.
That's it. We're homers.
Second down and 8 for the Mustangs. Hine under center. Handoff Dixon right. Cuts up.
That was the same play.
Going to have a first down, and he's still going. Gets popped there while he was standing up, but it looks like a fumble.
Yeah.
Everybody diving.
I don't like the way he holds the football. You know, he drapes it down. He doesn't tuck it up under his shoulder. He kind of drapes it down, and when the guys wrap, that's the area that they're going to wrap in.
Well, he was standing. He was stopped.
Yeah. So
he was a sitting duck for that one.
Absolutely, and he's an upright runner too. So his whole midsection gets exposed. Bill Vazzosi is the referee with the ball right now. I recognize him. He's been reffing for years.
Boy, it seems like the first part of the game, the first 8 or 10 minutes went by fast, but the last 2 minutes seemed slow.
Yeah, I think you also saw a couple of first downs recently, so they have to stop the clock. But before they were running, killing the clock. They look like the Colts, huh? Scotch Plains.
Yeah, they do. You're right. And now the teams will switch sides. Kennedy has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 47. Second quarter starts. 8 for JFK, 7 for Scotch Plains. Oh.
Lindsay's met at the
He
line.
was popped at the line.
Jack Manville. And 78, Kenny Yeager. Met him right at the line of scrimmage.
As we said before, both Dixon and Lindsay went out of the game last week. Dixon in the first half. I think Lindsay in the third quarter. So when Woodbridge was ahead of JFK, they're not coming back without those two guys.
No. No, they're leaders in that backfield. Here's a little
like
fake
a broken,
there.
Was it on purpose, you think?
Yeah, I think what it was it was a fake pop pass, and he was going to run a quarterback keeper out of it. Try to get them to drop back and then run it up under it. Definitely looked like a design play.
So 3rd and 10, big play for JFK. This is not 4-down territory.
In comes number 27, Tyler
No, Rashada.
Marcellus.
Oh, you're on the Khalil Rashada here. They swapped him.
Oh, they did.
Remember we said we didn't have 27?
Oh.
All 3 guys were on our roster just with different numbers.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But they switched Dixon on the roster, but they didn't switch the others. It's a little weird. 1-man split right now for JFK. 3rd and 10. There goes Khalil, and Dixon drops it, picks it up. Hey, Mayor. Your son's playing for Scotch Plains? Scotch Plains Fanwood. Oh, come on in, Madam Mayor. Colleen Marr is the mayor of Fanwood, and Kyle's going to generously give up his microphone. How are you? Long time no see.
I'm glad to be here.
There's a 3rd mic. Kyle, why don't you give that back to Kyle? Grab the 3rd mic. I didn't even know you were coming. We should have put a bet on the game. 4th down for JFK now. And they're going. No, the guy's way back for the punt. Let's see what happens. High snap. Oh, mishandles it. Now he runs.
Decides to take it.
He's going to be a 1st down. So a busted punt, number 28.
Is that Michael Calvert? Oh, yeah. He's one of my guys.
Michael Calvert takes a busted punt and returns it, or runs it. Let's see it on TV. Watch this. High snap, and then he didn't field it right. Then he looked to punt it, and he saw he couldn't. He takes off.
Michael is a very capable runner.
And he turns it up. Just there is when he got the 1st down. Anyway, Colleen, how are you today?
I'm doing good, Mayor.
Your son's playing?
Yeah, Liam Marr, 79.
Oh, okay. Kyle had the other team. He wouldn't have known. How long's he been playing? What grade?
He's a junior.
What position he at?
He plays right along the line. Offensive.
Yeah, 79. He would be a lineman, offensive defensive.
Yeah.
1st down, JFK. Handoff Dixon.
Dixon.
Sweep right. Cuts up. Still on his feet. Keep going.
Oh.
And he gained about 7 or 8 before he's pushed back. So are you a football mom, go to all the games?
I am. That's why I'm out here in your great
wow.
town.
You should have told me you were coming. We could have grabbed dinner beforehand. Colleen Marr is how many years mayor of Fanwood?
I'm finishing up my 16th year.
Wow. And Colleen was the president of the New Jersey League of Municipalities, which is a pretty honorable and responsible position. You was a couple years ago, right?
And I think we're both running unopposed.
No, I haven't been an opponent.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody came out of the primary to run against me. So this will be your 5th term?
5th term.
Wow. It's actually my 5th election, but one of my terms was 1 year, so I'm in office 13 years. 2nd down and 3 to go for Kennedy.
They're spread left.
Handoff up the middle. That little trick play, and Lindsay has it. I think he's got the 1st.
Ooh.
So Scotch Plains is 2-4. Who have they beaten?
Who did we beat?
Carteret.
Immaculata and Carteret.
And that was your first wins in the program, Kyle said, in
in
a while?
about 5 years.
And you know, Kyle's son is one of the coaches of Scotch Plains. Kyle behind me.
Yep. So my son is a 4th-year coach.
Kyle's one of my
Scotch
councilmen.
Plains. How are you?
Kyle
How you
Anderson.
doing?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Oh, you heard of him.
Nice to meet you.
Your namesake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And your AD is Ryan Miller, is a resident of the Colony section of Woodbridge.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. He's one of our best guys. He runs our Colonia Soccer League, about a 1,500-kid league.
So all good things come out of this township.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we try to send you guys some good things over there, too.
We
Just
love
hope you
your
don't
son.
beat us.
We love your son.
Thank
1st
you.
and 10. Handoff.
Jet
Almost
sweep.
a fumble. Nothing doing. So I got to tell you, we covered a game at Scotch Plainfield many years ago when, I don't know if you were there, Kyle, when Eric LeGrand was playing.
Oh, I wasn't at that game, but I remembered it was a playoff game.
Yeah, it was a playoff game. I think we won, and I think we lost to Ridge later on. I'm not sure. Are they in your league?
Yeah, they are.
So
a loss of about 2 and change, so 2nd and 12 for the Mustangs.
Haney's coming on.
He's coming on, but not as a quarterback.
No.
He's split left. Quarterback sneak, not sneak, but a little bit of a fake, and he runs and he picks up a handful.
And 73. Thomas Schmidt on the tackle.
What did you say your son's number is, 79?
79, Liam Marr.
Does he start?
Yeah.
He's a good-sized kid, too. They got him listed 6'2", 250.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's actually grown, so he's 6'3", 255.
Wow, and he's only a junior.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 6'2", 250. Third down now at 9, long 9. Handoff, go
Lindsay,
the line.
he spins out of it though. And number 10, Christian Peach.
Christian
Number
Peach.
79 must have been on that stop somewhere. I don't see him on the field, so he must be down there somewhere. 4th down, and I guess they'll go for it. Usually when you get down around here, they go.
So Mayor, now that your school has seen their first 2 victories in 5 years, is there a buzz going on a little bit more than in the past?
I have to tell you that it's electrifying for us because these boys really are in such a good place.
Yeah.
We got a great coach. You got your son there that's helping out. And
he has a little more bounce in his step when he's going to a game than he did in the past 2 years.
everybody's got to bounce.
Yeah.
And your son does really great work at the school with all the athletics because my son Liam does basketball and baseball and football, and I think your son was
He's
a
doing all those
three-sport athlete
sports.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle Jr. was a 3-sport stud. 3-sport
Second
stud.
time out
Yeah.
for the half.
Yeah, he's been real pleased with that school district. You know, it's unfortunate. My sister-in-law is on the Board of Ed, so he couldn't work in Woodbridge Township, so it was nice that he was able to find a job in a neighboring town.
And that's what I think is a lousy rule because that kid is so good. He should be teaching in Woodbridge. He should be coaching in Woodbridge. It's not you on the board. It's not a parent on the board. It's a your sister-in-law, so his aunt by marriage.
Yes.
That by marriage doesn't qualify.
I
If
know.
you're related by
But
marriage.
we'll take them. We'll take them.
Yeah, you get them. We don't.
She didn't think it was that great when I brought the divorce papers over for her. Just sign here, and we'll get this thing done.
You can get remarried later. It's only a piece of paper. Just sign.
You already got the last name.
But seriously, I mean, an in-law,
Yeah. You know, and it's a sad thing is because it's in the order that it happens. If they're on the board first, you can't bring anybody else on. But if you come on as a board member after, you can stay on as a teacher.
Right. Fourth
There's
down.
a rollout pass here.
He's got him. Oh, he had him deep, but he's got the other guy right up the middle. Nice pass.
Nice pass, nice completion.
I couldn't see
That's
who it
a
was
pile-on.
Yeah.
But he's down inside the 15. I couldn't see who caught it. Let's see. It is 33. That is Kamani Carrington.
And number 64 was in on that tackle. That was Lanre Shoyoy.
So just to finish the topic, I understand nepotism rules. I do understand why board members' kids, board members' siblings, whatever. I just disagree when it's by marriage and an in-law.
I won't argue with you on that one.
1st and 10 from about the 13. Here come the Mustangs.
Ooh.
Dixon has the ball. He's still on his feet.
He's trying to drag him to the end zone.
He's going to be short of the first, I think, but not by a lot.
And before you came up, Mayor, I was saying how Scotch Plains, in the past 2 years, they could score with anybody, but they couldn't keep anybody out of the end zone. Their defense was what they were struggling on. So I know talking to my son, he said that Coach Austin has put more attention to the defense this year.
He
so
has.
that's why you guys have stayed in a lot of games, you know?
I would totally agree with that, but it's also good coaching, you know, making these boys put, you know, a little spring in their step.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to win every game, but you got to go out and give it 110%.
Absolutely. And I, you know, also, you know, even though we're here for the Mustangs, we will say some great
Scotch
things
Plains
about
timeout. They have two
because
left.
the head coach, Coach Austin, came from Colonia High School. He was at Colonia High School last year.
I understand that.
Yeah, he came
A lot of
over from
connection
Colonia High
here,
School.
Mayor.
Yeah,
I know.
and we're giving away all our good people.
I got to tell you, he's a breath of fresh air for us.
Oh yeah, and you know, one of the things was he created a vibe in the school where kids were now giving football another shot, because that's primarily been a soccer school.
It's a soccer school. We've done pretty well in basketball,
Yeah.
but what he did when he came in, he actually went into all the coaches and got the coaches to help recruit the kids back.
There's
all
79, the big
attitude.
kid in the middle. Look, he's
Oh, yeah.
huge.
Wow, that's your
Whoa.
son there?
That's my Liam.
You
Wow.
got the biggest kid on the team.
He's recruitable.
Yeah, he'll do something.
I hope so.
That was a 9-yard gain by Dixon. They can get a first down without a touchdown. I think they're about at the 5, just inside the 5. Handoff Dixon.
just
turns
gets
the
that to
corner,
Dixon, he
and
turns
he's
the
going to
corner.
be in. Touchdown, JFK. Sorry, Mayor.
That's okay. Friday night football under the
That's
lights.
it.
It's all
You know, it
good.
never
Nice and
dawned on
crisp,
me
nothing
as
better.
I'm thinking about Scotch Plains. I don't think I know the mayor of Scotch Plains. But I never thought
Al
about
Smith.
Fanwood.
Yeah, because we're a regional school district.
Oh, wait, Smith. I do know
Al
Smith.
Smith.
Tall guy, older
Yeah.
guy. I do know him. Yeah, I do know him.
Who don't you know, Mayor?
No, I met him at the Senior Olympics. He was
Yes.
because we golfed at Ashbrook in your
Okay.
town, in his town.
Yep.
I do know Al Smith.
Yeah,
So Dixon makes it 14-7. JFK will go for 2. Yeah, I forgot I know him too. Yeah, he was. I don't think he golfed, but he went out to welcome everybody. So they asked me to go up and you know, talk to him.
that's a
It
nice
was-
program you do with the seniors.
Oh,
in the
it's so
Olympics.
cool.
Yeah, we love it that they've chosen Woodbridge as the home site for the New
For
Jersey
years.
Senior Olympics, but it's nice when our neighboring towns as well help out when we can't get them on the VAR golf course, and you guys are opening up your golf course for us.
Here's that funky lineup again.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Because if
You
they
got-
don't get it, it's still it's a 7-point game again. Long count. This time he
takes it
turns
himself.
up.
He doesn't
Nope,
make it.
Nope.
No, he didn't get it.
You know, the odds are against him taking the ball. He's got more defenders against just 2 guys than he has the other way. Let's see the touchdown again.
Oh, you know what? It looked like, if you go back, it looked like the quarterback's knee was on the ground. Before that, watch as he's about to hand the ball off. His knee touched the ground.
Oh,
He got away with
yeah.
one.
Oh.
He got away with one. Refs missed that.
Okay. No instant replay calls here, huh?
Nope. Once you run another play after it, it's moot.
Yeah, there's no going to the videotape.
There's no red flags either, right?
Yeah, I don't get that lineup. Kind of like I talked about it before. You got a center, you got a running back, and a quarterback taking the long snap, and there's 5 guys against 3, and there's the other 8 against 6. Now a real kick.
Right to the second line.
There he goes. There he goes.
Who is that? Let me get that number. 27. That was Matthew Power.
Once again, Scotch Plains starts the drive with good field position. They've had it every drive so far.
And they've got about 3 minutes and 56 seconds to get their shot at a drive here.
And you know JFK would love to hold them, obviously, because then
Absolutely.
they get the ball starting the second half, and who knows, they can go up 2 touchdowns. But not if they don't stop them here. 1st and 10 from their own 44.
Here they go on their
There he
jet
goes.
sweep.
There he
Sweep
goes.
right.
There he goes.
This is the play that they scored on before.
So you guys have a TV station?
Yeah, we do.
You do? Do you do games?
I don't.
Of course. No, does the TV station do games?
No, they don't.
Of course, because they're not good as good as ours.
I was going to say, you got the real deal going on here.
Look at this. We got a replay monitor. We got live action.
We like to think we're
on Facebook.
And we're on Facebook. Yeah, we go. We're on Facebook Live. And I made sure I sent my son the link so everybody in Scotch Plains could watch the game too.
There you go.
Yeah.
So they're hearing me now.
Yep.
2nd down and 4 for the Raiders at the 50, right exactly at midfield.
All right, let's go Raiders.
Hey, no rooting in the booth.
Same play, opposite side.
Oh,
there he goes. There he goes.
Oh, he's down to the 30.
So that play, you just can't let that player get to the edge, because if he gets to the edge and turns his shoulders upfield, he's a fast running back.
Let's see that one again. We don't want to see it again if you're fans of JFK.
So
here's the guy I thought was going to get a good block. Number 6 had a great block. First down, Raiders.
And who was that number? Josh Daniels made a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Handoff up the middle. Now he goes left, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll take some time off the clock.
That was Tristan Miranda on the tackle there.
Scotch Plains has 2 timeouts left. Kennedy 1. So there's plenty of time for Scotch Plains. There he is, the big man. He is like the biggest kid out there by far.
I don't know what they're feeding those boys out there.
Well, he doesn't get it from you because you're not large.
Exactly.
Handoff, sweep right.
Let's go.
Oh, he's met there by numbers 5. Takes him down.
6.
Kamari Carrington. Oh, Josh Daniels? Okay,
yeah.
Josh, there it is, number 6. And most importantly for JFK, the clock still moves. It's 3rd and about 11.
So they did roll out before. It looks like they're in some type of a spread formation. Pistol. Here they go.
Under 2 minutes to go now.
Yep, just
4 down territory for the Raiders. They're looking.
Swing pass.
There you go.
Got the right guy to swing it to.
Oh
boy. And he stays in bounds. It's down to the 15-yard line.
At this point, I'm keying on 3.
If I'm you guys, I'm giving him the ball every time.
Yeah. And they list him. We were talking about this before. They list him at 120 pounds. Is he really that small?
Yes, he is.
Oh my goodness.
But he's fast.
I've got a 12-year-old that weighs that.
We got Pop Warner kids that weigh more than him.
But you know what? You can't hit what you can't catch.
So how big is Scotch Plains Fanwood High School?
We get about 1,200, 1,300 students.
In the whole high school?
Yeah, in the high school.
That's about a little bit smaller than our schools.
Roughly about 400 kids a class.
Yeah, we have 3 high schools. I guess they average about 1,300 each. Woodbridge used to be way bigger than JFK and Colonia, but now I'm told they're all pretty even.
How many middle schools do you have that feed the?
We got 2 middle schools. We have 4 grammar schools, 2 junior, and 1 high school.
And is Fanwood a K through 8 district?
No, K through 12.
K through 12.
We're K through 12.
Oh, so you Fanwood's with them the whole way?
Oh yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, the 2 towns combined are roughly about 30,000, 35,000 population.
So what's yours?
We're about 9,000.
First and 10. Just inside the 15. Up the middle. Oh boy, right up the middle. Untouched. Untouched. Didn't even need his speed on that one. He just went right straight up the middle.
Can I say let's go Raiders?
You know what? I'd like you so you can. But. So did you know we were doing the game or you just looked across and saw us?
No, I saw Dan Benson downstairs.
What's Dan Benson
I mean,
doing?
yeah.
Is it Dan Harris?
Dan Harris, sorry.
Oh, okay. You know Dan, of course. Everybody knows Dan Harris.
Yep. And he said.
And now the kick for the tie. Good snap, good hold, good kick. It is tied 14-14.
It's a game.
It is a game. So Dan did mention that we were up here.
And that's why I said when I came, let me just go up and say hi.
Yeah, sure. There's the run. No one got near him. Boy, oh boy, what a great call. Great blocking, and he scores, and it's a tie game. Tonight's homecoming for JFK, Madam Mayor.
I actually saw some well-dressed students.
Some queens and kings?
I did, getting out of the car. You got your cheerleaders, you got your band. Everybody looks great with their pink for breast cancer awareness.
It's a big Friday night affair now. From what I understand, Scotch Plains is going to be getting lights next year for their football stadium.
We're pushing it. Yeah, we're pushing it.
Yeah,
you have turf or grass?
Yeah, we just got a brand new turf field. Looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they always play on a Saturday, which is what I was accustomed to as a kid, watching Saturday games and playing Saturday games. But now Friday night, there's nothing like Friday night football.
It's a staple. Everybody except, I think in our league, everybody but St. Joe's has it. Long kick now by Scotch Plains. Fielded at the 15 by JFK. And that sticks, and he's down about the 30.
That was actually number 6, Josh Daniels.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's twice I missed him. The 6 is weird. Look at that.
The numbers.
It doesn't curl around.
Yeah.
It's weird font.
Looks more like a B.
Yeah.
A lowercase b.
A lowercase b.
Yeah. So you're spending a lot of time walking around, or you just because you have no opponent? How about your council? Are they opposed?
We've got some contested seats.
Okay, so you got to help your teammates.
So we're doing it, knocking on doors.
Yep.
Telling people to remember to get out to vote. It's coming up.
It's a hard year because there's no president, there's no governor, there's
quiet.
no Congress, there's no U.S. Senate.
It's quiet out there.
I tell Craig Coughlin, my good buddy, I said, I got you to top my ticket, man. I'm going to get hurt here. Fake pass. And drop behind the line.
And Craig says the same thing about you, Mayor.
I know.
He's like, I need you on my ticket.
It's all fun. We have a great team. We love working with each other. I guess you do too.
I do. You know, and you got some good people coming out of Middlesex County. As like I got some out of Union County.
Yeah, you know, I every day I love going to work. I love the team we have running the town. I love the team we have in the council. Even Anderson here is not so bad.
Nothing more fun than what we're doing right now, right?
You're not kidding.
This is it.
We might get good at this someday. 2nd and 11, throw over the middle.
Oh,
just missed number 20. Josh Torres.
Quarterback put it where it was, but
boy, he could have put a couple of jukes and jives, and he might have done something there.
It's a tough play for a receiver to fully extend for that play because you're anticipating getting hit.
Yeah. And now what JFK doesn't want to do is give the ball back to Scotch Plains with that big playability of number 3. What's his name, Kyle?
That is number 3 is Sean Martin.
Sean Martin.
All 120 pounds up.
Fake handoff.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Oh, behind.
That's a live ball.
Better pick
that
it
is
up.
a live ball. That's a live ball. Scotch Plains just picked it up. That should be their ball.
No one's saying it. No one's saying it.
That should be their ball.
Oh.
That ball was behind.
Second time now.
Yeah, Scotch Plains should have got that ball.
I thought the same thing. Let's see.
That ball was live. I didn't see anybody. Can we see that again?
Let's see it again before they punt.
So he spins around. That is a live ball. That ball
he threw that behind him. That is behind him.
Yes.
Dixon looks like he knew it, but nobody in Scotch Plains went for it, and the refs didn't know it.
Talk to yourself about
way
that.
high snap.
They should be arguing that right now.
Bounces around midfield. Scotch Plains better get away from it. They do.
All right, 30 seconds.
On the Scotch Plains 47-yard line.
How is your quarterback got a good arm?
Yeah, Hayden Witter's doing okay.
You had a big arm quarterback 2 years ago, Cooper.
Right, Cooper Heisey.
Yeah, he's playing at Rutgers now.
Yes, he is.
Really? Wow.
With all the shakeups going on there, maybe he'll get on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor state of Rutgers. They've got to get it going.
It's embarrassing that we just are so bad. I went there. I mean, I'm a Rutgers graduate. I want to go back to beating up on Yale and Brown and Cornell. You know, when I was there, we beat up on the Ivy League and we had a good team. 1st and 10 from the 47. He's back to pass, dishes it off to Martin. Martin cuts up, still up. Sure, nice hit there.
Took his legs out.
What number was that? Who hit him?
Came up quick. That was number 5.
Number 5 is Kamari
Carrington. Kamari Carrington. That was a nice hit.
Clock stop. Yeah, let's see it again. You look right at him all the time. Cuts it up. Oh, no, it wasn't 5. That was him right there. They had dove. That was 28.
Michael Calvert.
So I think they got a couple of chances to throw this ball into the end zone. Second and a long 2.
A slot right in a pistol formation.
Shotgun. Oh, pistol, you said that. Throws it deep.
Oh, boy.
Doesn't have anybody.
No.
Picked off. No, not picked off. He touched it. He was hit. Nobody was back there. No one got behind our defenders, so that was good defense by JFK. And now there's 18 seconds, probably time for 2 more throws.
Now, Mayor, I heard a good story about your newfound kicker. He kicked the game winner against Immaculata, right?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Is his leg good enough from here or no?
Yeah, not
Maybe
quite.
not.
I don't think so.
3rd down. Doesn't matter the yardage because they're going for the end zone, not the first. Oh, no, they hand it off to Martin, and Martin's on his feet. Let's see if he gets out of bounds.
That's the first down. Didn't even look like the clock moved for about 2 seconds.
Martin with the carry, first down yardage, forced out of bounds by the Mustang defense.
Out of bounds.
First down for the Raiders.
So now they're getting a little bit closer. They can get another playoff and get out of bounds.
Yes, they can. That one took only 8 seconds. He's going for the end zone. He's got 4 guys out. It's deep.
Picked off.
He picked it off.
Yeah, but he can't get off the ground and run for it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
It was a pickoff, but he's down.
And Kenby has the ball with 3 seconds to go. Who caught that ball? Let's see, number 33. That is Kamani Carrington. There's 2 Carringtons, Kamari and Kamani.
One-handed
grab.
Wow.
Yeah, he's down. He can't get up and run. Yeah.
Look at that. One-handed grab. Look at that.
Wow.
That was acrobatic.
Boy, if he was the receiver. So I imagine they'll just take a knee, but who knows? Maybe they'll throw it.
The ruling on the field is interception. Mustangs. JFK has the ball with 3 seconds left in the half.
So there would have been enough time for another throw.
That was Kamani Carrington with the interception.
Here comes Dixon. Pushes forward. Gains a bunch of yards, but
halftime.
Nothing. No, I'm surprised they ran it.
Yeah, they'll go in. They'll go in now, tied. But you know, it was a good first half.
Good game.
Yeah, good game so far.
Well, thanks for having me join in here.
Mayor, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm going to go take my seat on the other side of the field.
Yeah, they're going to think you're a traitor over here. It's really great to see you, Mayor. Thanks. Good seeing you.
Really, good to see you.
All right. Nice to meet you. All right.
All right, well, that's halftime, folks. 14-14 tie. JFK Scotch Plains here at the home of the Mustangs. Stay with us for the homecoming King and Queen ceremony. I'm sure we'll have the band on the field and the JFK band. Boy, we saw them last week. They're terrific. So stay with us, folks. We'll be back.
For homecoming.
Hey, Jeff.
Our first candidate tonight is Shia Amin, and she is escorted by Jay Kapoor. Her school activities include Vice President of the Women's Choir, Drum Major of the Marching Band, President of the Key Club, and Captain of the Math Team. She's also a member of the National Honor Society, as well as the Spanish and Science Honor Societies. Shia is a member of Heroes and Cool Kids, the academic team, show choir, and performs in the school play. After graduation, she plans to double major in political science and mathematics as she aspires to work on Capitol Hill. In her spare time, she enjoys playing with her dog, listening to music, reading, and watching Grey's Anatomy. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen is an honor for Shia, and she'd like to thank her friends and family for all their support.
I'll see you Monday. Definitely Monday.
It's a long walk down that track. Our first candidate, Shia Amin, and her escort, Jay Thakar. Oh, Jay's a football player. Who knew? Our second candidate, moving down the track, is Chelsea Fernandez, and she is being escorted by Emmanuel Diaz. Chelsea's school activities and achievements include being Secretary of Donate Life and Vice President of the senior class, as well as being a member of Student Council, Science Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Heroes and Cool Kids, and the volleyball team. After graduation, Chelsea plans to attend Northeastern University and double major in history and Spanish. Chelsea dreams of pursuing a career in law or policy making. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with her family, playing volleyball, and taking naps. Don't we all? Being nominated for Homecoming Queen has been a very memorable event in Chelsea's life. She's grateful to be a part of such a great group of girls. She thanks her friends, family, and teachers who have shown her an immense amount of love and support. Candidate number 2, Chelsea Fernandez, and her escort, Emmanuel Diaz.
Coming right here.
What's
At the 20.
What's taking them so long?
It's tough to walk.
Well, she's got to start. Get that third row going.
You should have a golf cart for them.
They should move up further on the track. Meanwhile, they're putting holes in the track. Let's see. Our third candidate is Ruby Kapoor, and she is escorted by Virjit Kular. Ruby's school activities and achievements include National Honor Society, Business Honor Society, and Girls Varsity Track. She hasn't even started. Additionally, Ruby is the Vice President of Student Council and Captain of Heroes and Cool Kids. She is also JFK Choir's production assistant. After graduation, Ruby plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in data science with a concentration in accounting at a college in New York City. She also hopes to study abroad and explore the world with her friends. In her spare time, she enjoys watching crime and drama TV shows on Netflix, as well as going on spontaneous adventures with all of her friends and traveling during the year with her family. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen was a crazy surprise for Ruby and a memory she will always cherish. She would like to thank her mom and dad, her sister Vinny, and all of her supportive friends and teachers who have helped her grow as a person and have motivated her to become the woman she is today. Candidate number 3, Ruby Kapoor and her escort, Virjit Kular. Our 4th candidate is Mallory Mcgowan, and she is escorted by Philip Chun. She must be a cheerleader. Her school activities and achievements include becoming president of the concert choir, captain of the varsity cheerleading team, and captain of the academic team. She also participates in student council, National Honor Society, and Heroes and Cool Kids. After graduation, Mallory plans to get a Bachelor of Science in Biology and go to medical school to hopefully get her MD in neurology. In her spare time, she enjoys catching up on sleep, going to Buffalo Wild Wings with friends, watching Grey's Anatomy, and visiting with family. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen has been a meaningful experience, and she is so grateful for all the teachers, family, and friends who have supported her the whole way. Candidate number 4, Mallory Mcgowan and her escort, Philip Chun. Our 5th candidate is Priyanka Patel, and she is escorted by Suraj Patel. Priyanka's school activities and achievements include captain of the girls' varsity soccer team, president of the National Honor Society, and a member of Safety Ambassadors, Heroes and Cool Kids, Wind Ensemble, American Cancer Society, and the girls' winter track team. After graduation, Priyanka plans to pursue orthopedics within the medical field as a pre-med track and pursue minors in public health or gender and sexuality studies. In her spare time, she enjoys going on runs and long drives, napping, binge-watching Netflix comedies, and hanging out with her mom. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen is an honor, and Priyanka thanks her parents, sisters, teachers, physical therapists, coaches, and friends for all of their love and support and for always believing in her. Candidate number 5, Priyanka Patel and her escort, Suraj Patel. We would now like to welcome back Kirsten Javier, our 2018 first runner-up, who was standing in for Juliana Impaglia, who could not be here tonight. Thank you, Kirsten. Once again, let's have a nice round of applause for all our candidates. Shia Amin, escort Jay Thakar, Chelsea Fernandez and her escort, Emmanuel Diaz. Ruby Kapoor, her escort, Virjit Kular. Mallory Mcgowan and her escort, Philip Chun. And Priyanka Patel and her escort, Suraj Patel. And our runner-ups in random order are Ruby Kapoor, Mallory Mcgowan,
coach says to me, we need 25 minutes. I says, Coach, you're on my
And Priyanka Patel.
You better get them ready in 10.
Our first runner-up is Chelsea Fernandez, and your 2019 homecoming queen is Shia Amin. And that's a happy band down at the far end of the field. Congratulations to all of our candidates, Ruby, Mallory, Priyanka, Chelsea, and Shia. Runner-up or homecoming queen, it's a night you'll always remember.
And Field Major Haley Patel. The 2019 staff is headed by Director Josh Cabrera, Guard Instructor Amanda Ugelmeyer, and Visual and Percussion Head Brandon Everhart. Performing this year's field show, One Small Step, please welcome the Marching Hall Band. Homecoming Queen Shia Amin, is your band ready? You may take the field in Group 3A exhibition.
Detail, attend, hot!
Our 2019 drum captains are Brian McGee and Nita Bush. Our 2019 guard captains are Patricia John and Selena Substitute.
He's on the wheel. I know. Yeah, I'll tell him maybe to make an appearance. Well, your son tried. They tried hard. What can you say? You don't think between you and me, if they're not they do the difference. Every time you go into kids, these guys.
And we're back for the second half of a very exciting game. JFK 14, Scotch Plains 14. Here at JFK High School, you'll see the big Kennedy with the Mustang symbol right in the middle of the beautiful new field. John McCormick, Kyle Anderson calling the game.
I was talking to my son about the referendum. You hear me?
Kyle, good job. First person to come through the door that actually
Closed it behind me. Oh, well, we had that other mayor here. She was on the microphone. The door was open. I was freezing my tuchus off.
We're live, Kyle. Welcome back. JFK to receive the second half kickoff.
14-14.
Scotch plays the kickoff as we start the second half.
Kennedy struck first with a Michael Hines touchdown. Got the double, the 2-point conversion.
Akinwumi kicks it off. Deep kick down to the
on the
18
ground.
yards. Muffed.
We picked
Put
it up
the
with
ball
one
away.
hand. Well, he did pretty well getting across the 30. Should have been worse. You saw Hassan down there?
I did. We were talking for a minute. He said he might stop up and say hello.
Oh, that's cool. I always liked him. He is now a deputy or assistant superintendent of education in the state of New Jersey.
Assistant commissioner.
That's what I meant. I shouldn't say commissioner. I forgot the word commissioner.
Yeah, he came right out of Woodbridge.
Yep. What brings him here?
His daughter is going to be coming to high school here next year,
right.
And so she hangs out at the games. But, you know, like a very good father, he likes to be in the bleachers, and so she has somebody to come and see if she has any needs there. So
first down, JFK at their own 32.
That's Hines under the center. And they're in a 53 defense.
Handoff left, nothing doing. We don't have stats, but a pretty evenly matched first half, I would say, if we counted up all the yards. Maybe slight edge to Scotch Plains in the yardage.
Yeah, Sean Martin, I was actually talking to his father at the concession stand.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he said he's really only 120 pounds, but he's light and fast. And Kennedy, I'm sure their game plan at halftime was to stop him from getting outside.
Now, how do you know the dad?
I didn't know him. I knew somebody that...
Oh, you just started talking?
Yeah.
What are you, a politician or something?
Yeah, something.
Pass, up the middle. Nope, looks like, didn't catch it anyway. It looked like he scooped it off the ground. I'm not sure it would have counted.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Tough play on 2nd and 8, but it would have worked if he would have had a little bit better pass that he could have held on to.
We've only seen about, a handful of passes so far.
Yeah. 3rd and long. Big play for the Mustangs. They don't want to give Scotch Plains the ball with that good a field position, which they've had all night.
Go right to Dixon.
Up the middle, lost the ball, I thought.
I mentioned it before about how he handles the ball. He does not secure the ball. And he fumbled the ball, and as soon as he got hit.
Plains recovered. We got to see that again. Let's see. Your prognostication turned out to be true.
First down for Scotch Plains Fanwood on the
See if we can see that again. Get a chance. Here we go. Oh, we had it. Hey, Hassan, what's up, my friend? What's up, little man? How you doing? How's school? All right.
That's wonderful news. The assistant commissioner comes up. He tells us that the state commissioner will be in Woodbridge on November 22nd.
Oh,
so
I'll
we'll
have to
make
meet
sure.
him.
Yeah.
Here comes Scotch Plains. Big sweep
There he
going
goes.
down. A lot of room. All the way to the corner of the end zone. Cuts it back. Touchdown, Scotch Plains. Just like that. The Mustangs go down by 6.
That was
Sean
run. Martin.
No, that was number 6, I thought.
5'7", 120 pounds.
That was him again?
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, it was 3 again. Yeah.
Number 3. Not a big guy, but he's fast. All they got to do is get him around the outside, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
You remember when you were 120, Hassan, right, in 1st grade?
On number 10, White.
Oh, big play coming back.
It's coming back.
So where will the commissioner be? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to stop by. I love the commissioner. We're joined now by Hassan.
Abdul
Salim Hassan. He's a former Woodbridge
police officer.
Assistant. Oh, police officer, yeah.
retired police officer, and he's a former vice principal at Woodbridge High School, and now the assistant commissioner for the state of New Jersey. Welcome.
Hey, thank you, man. I'm happy to be here. Just don't like those touchdowns. I like want JFK to win this thing.
We do too.
So do we.
We always give that disclaimer at the beginning of the
Official
game.
timeout for equipment.
Did you play ball?
Yes, I did. Asbury Park High School.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What position?
Corner.
All right.
Probably not good as these kids today, though.
No, these kids are far more athletic than we were.
Yes.
So the commissioner's coming to Woodbridge and he'll figure out where? Is that the deal? He wants to be here?
Yes, he wants to walk the schools.
We got to talk about our referendum coming up.
Yep. Yes.
Why not?
Hand off to Martin, going around the right this time.
Oh.
Still up. Holy cow, they can't stop this kid. He's inside the 20.
He's slippery.
Kennedy man down. So we had that real successful referendum back in 2017 when you were working here.
Yes.
They got past 3,600 to 800. And now we're doing the same thing again, 87 million. That was 57. This is 87. And we have one project paying for it. The warehouse in Avenel, the old Woodbridge Developmental Center, between what we're selling the land for and the taxes it'll bring in, one project's going to pay for the whole referendum so taxpayers don't have to.
That's good. It's very good. Gotta make sure we see that through.
Oh, yeah, it will. It will.
Have you been into Rush Street School yet?
Yes, it was amazing.
Oh, man, isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Outstanding.
I love the movable furniture.
Yeah, that's cool. First down inside the 20.
Oh, and that was the mayor's son jumping off sides, the mayor of Fanwood.
Uh-oh, big Liam.
She was up here before.
All right, we've got a dead ball.
We'll have to tease her later.
Procedure on White.
Biggest kid on the field, you can't miss him.
Brings the ball back to the 24-yard line. First down and 15 for the Raiders.
It's a close game.
Yeah. Kennedy got out early, scored, and got the two-point conversion.
Touchdowns. Kennedy, then Scotch Plains, then Kennedy, then Scotch Plains. Now we got 1st and 15 for the Raiders. Fake left, throwing it deep for the end zone. He's got Martin. He fell.
Not a pass interference. He fell down.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's a tough pass for a small receiver. You know, that outside pass.
Yeah, but look at the guys covering him. Aren't a whole heck of a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Let's see that again. I think he tripped on his own.
So that's known as a wheel route.
Oh, close, but you know what? It was underthrown too because
unsportsmanlike number 78 with the
unsportsmanlike against who?
Hey, Mayor.
We don't have a 78. Oh, there we go. Feel like ABC or something here. We just took a selfie with us, huh? So a nice penalty against Scotch Plains for Kennedy. The ball's all the way back to the 38.
It's a dead ball foul. Second down.
So the penalty's working for Kennedy right now. They called back a 40-yard touchdown run, and now they have a 15-yarder all the way back. It's now 2nd and 30.
All right, Commish.
Thank you, my friend. Great seeing you. There goes Martin right. He's tripped up by number 33. That was Kamani Carrington.
We have special guests whenever we go to certain fields.
I tell you, they just all want to be on TV.
We got the mayor of Fanwood. We get the assistant commissioner. It's good when we come to Kennedy.
That's good, that the commission will be here. We can do a nice job with that.
Yeah, we should set up a nice day for that.
Now, you're his college.
College classmate. I was a few years ahead of him, though.
3rd and 25. Quarterback back, throws it complete. Out of bounds at the 20.
That pass was completed to number 19. That was Camden Ritchie.
So all of a sudden, both teams throwing the ball here in the second half. Let's see that play again.
It's a tough rollout for Witter. Witter rolls out left because it's hard to get your shoulders up there, so he didn't get a lot on the pass, but he had him wide open.
4th down and 12 now. They'll go for it.
Witter drops back.
Going
Steps up.
to the end zone. Oh, he's interfered with, maybe. Let's see if they call it.
They both had a right to the
All
ball.
right, they broke. Yep, nope, I'm going to see that again. It looked like he might have got hit before the catch, but no one agrees with me. But there we go.
Yeah,
Nope.
They were both there at the same time going for the ball.
That was the right call.
It was a great shot of our cheerleaders.
JFK cheerleaders. First and 10 from about the 20. Handoff up the middle, nothing doing.
It's getting a little chippy in there.
Let's give you the lineup of our great TV 35 crew that the mayor of Fanwood was so jealous of. Our cameraman, Emil Brandafi, Adam Chinoy, Wilmar Rubiano, and Ron Wyatt. Production assistant, Kareem Khalif. Graphics, Samantha Roth. Replay, Jersey, Joe Fernandez. Engineer, Bruno Martins. Technical director, Gina Forbes. And the director, the man himself, Lee Beckerman. What a fantastic crew doing another wonderful job.
Best crew around for the best town around.
Oh, you ain't kidding. Handoff. Dixon left.
Dixon gets through.
Bottled up.
Yeah.
Nothing, maybe across the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by number 32, Isaiah Nathaniel.
So Kennedy dodged a bullet there.
Oh, did they?
At the start of the second half, they could have been down. Now they have the ball. They're deep in their own territory.
Scotch
on
Plains
the 3rd and 9.
Yeah, they were shooting themselves in the foot with all those penalties.
Yeah,
you know?
2 bad penalties.
Yeah.
Now let's see if they go 1 receiver. I've never seen Kennedy throw 2 receivers out.
It's tough when you have single receiver routes and you don't have too many combo routes.
Right, and you need 9 yards.
Yeah.
Here comes Dixon. Oh, he's taken down behind the line by number 78.
And that is Kenny Yeager. Called his name before.
Number 10, Josh Ben-Cosme for Kennedy came into the game. Joe Della Sala, number 54, in there for JFK. Now Dixon comes out.
And Scotch
deep.
Plains is lined up on the 50 for the return.
Yeah, he's at the 10 for the kick. This is good field position no matter what happens here. Kick, very
Not a
short.
good kick, yeah.
Scotch Plains is nowhere near it, which is wise. And they'll take it over at the 46 of JFK. So all night, Scotch Plains has had good field position, mostly because of the lack of a kicking game for JFK. In that case, it's a lack of an ability to get even 1 first down.
Yeah, and this half, it doesn't seem like Kennedy's moving the ball like they were in the first half.
No, it's not like they opened up. Yeah, it's not like they opened up the game. It's only 1 drive. Well, no, 2 drives. First and 10, 46, Scotch Plains.
Witter.
Handoff up the
Shotgun.
middle. Nothing doing, does not even get back to the line. So a big week for special needs programs here in Woodbridge. Yesterday we had the the groundbreaking of the level playing field over at the Cypress Center.
Oh, yeah. Today, I wasn't able to get to that.
Yeah,
you did in the middle of the day.
You got this full-time job you got to deal with, right?
Yeah, but that was great. So
it's so cool.
Layout. Give me the layout of the.
A softball / baseball / soccer field, kind of like Roosevelt Park with the turf that a wheelchair can go on. Any kind of contraption can use it without ruining it. It's a very hard rubber, soft enough for the kids to fall on, but hard enough for a wheelchair. And here comes number 3 all the way around. And he will be short of a first, I think. Then today we had the grand opening of the Greens at Avenel, which is the 100-unit apartment complex with 25 units of developmentally disabled housing for the state population off the list.
Yeah.
And then 75 units targeted toward the autistic community in Woodbridge and their families. Then we went to the handicapped accessible playground at School 28, which burned down in a fire last August.
That's right.
Insurance companies were a little bit difficult to deal with on the part of the board. They finally got it done, and we opened it today, and the whole school was on the playground at once.
That's awesome.
And then Monday, the cafe over in Port Reading next to inside Cypress with the Rise kids. It's 3rd and 1. Handoff. Martin, he's got the first down. He's still up. And that cafe has been open for a few days with a soft opening, and then Monday's the official opening. Every day, 10 to 2, folks.
And that's the same building that have the Cypress Hall for the cheerleading and wrestling that we have.
And you know, because your wife's involved in cheerleading, so are you as part of the Broncos. Cheerleaders used to go all over, pay for gyms everywhere. We got that building donated from Hess, and the first thing we thought of was cheerleading and wrestling, because they always get the short straw when it comes to gym space.
The kids and special need kids are doing pretty well in Woodbridge right now.
Oh, it's so much happening. Every age covered. The playground is the grammar school. The cafe is the high school, just out of high school. The level playing field is everybody, including the adults at the Our House program. 1st and 10 from the 35 now. Handoff, who else but Martin. He cuts up the middle. He's going to have 5, maybe 6.
He's got to have at least 25 carries by now.
Yeah, he's got well over 100. He's got to have $1.25, but toward $1.50 maybe.
This time it's Martin running up the middle. At the bottom of the pile was Josh
55 coming out now. That is Julian Alvarez. Number 50 goes in Antonio Badillo.
And it seems like Scotch Plains is in a little bit more of a hurry-up offense right now. They're not really huddling too long.
It's 2nd down and about 5. He throws it over the middle, complete. Turns, has the first down, still on his feet, still going. And he's inside the 20.
It's brought down by Josh Daniels.
And what number was that? That was number 6.
Number 6, Josh Daniels, yep.
You're right, they're moving, they're looking at the sideline. They're not sending anybody out there to get the play. They're not rotating players. Now we got some offensive action here. 3 guys split, but they hand to Martin. He cuts up. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Scotch Plains.
And it's really catching Kennedy off guard where they're not really getting set. I think there's a little bit of confusion. And, they're not going in a huddle talking about it at all. So.
Well, that was a little bit different because they 2 guys split right, 1 split left. They haven't been in that formation all night. So you're right. Maybe Kennedy didn't quite know how to think about it, but no matter how they form, they hand the ball to Martin.
And it was a smart change of momentum, for Scotch Plains there.
And this is an important kick. It's up and good.
And that is Akiniwumi.
Boy, that's a mouthful. Let's see the touchdown.
I'll just call him Akin. It is.
There's the 2 guys split. Yeah. What a block there by number 2. That helps spring them.
They scored on this play before.
Yep. Another block by number 19. Give me those names there, Kyle. You got the 2 and 19 deserve a mention.
Camden Ritchie on the block and number 2, Justin Clark.
Those guys made it happen.
Now, Kennedy's got to put together a series if they want to get back in this one. They got to put a solid series back right now. They can't give the ball back up to Scotch Plains because they're going to control the ball.
They certainly can't give it to them inside their own territory.
No.
Which they've been doing. If not inside, then just outside all night. The returner's at the 15 for Kennedy. It's a kick a little bit short, fielded clean, over the 30.
But he's tackled right away.
32.
That was number 28, Anthony Robinson on that tackle.
Number 4 for Kennedy, Lee Van Pelt. Number 6, Josh Daniels. Number 56, Joe Small, coming out of the game from the kicking team. Kennedy got a first down now at the 33, and they need to move the ball. They need to get a bunch of first downs.
In their pro set formation. And a quick toss there to Lindsay.
We haven't called his name in a while. Nothing doing there.
They had a nice drive with him when they were going up the middle with him earlier in the game.
But you're right, the offense seems to have just kind of stalled.
Yeah, it's sputtering. In goes number 5,
Kamari
Carrington.
Kamari and Kamani. Out comes number 10, Josh Ben-Cosme.
Second down, still 10 yards to go.
Second down and 10.
Oh, they came through. Luckily, he got that pitch out
Big
there.
run. He's going to go. He's just got one man near him. Touchdown, JFK. Keyshawn Dixon. Boy, oh boy, that was a
explosive play.
67-yard run. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Oh, no.
Referees
it's
talking
back.
about
It's
it.
back where the offense was. It's behind the line. I think it's coming back.
It's against
No,
Scotch
no,
Plains.
it's not coming back. The Kennedy sideline is cheering. They can hear. We can't.
Personal foul, face mask.
Oh, boy. What a run by Keyshawn Dixon. And now here's the problem. They don't have a kicker. They have a kicker, but they don't go for extra points. They go for 2.
So they can either go ahead by 1
right, or be down by 1.
Yeah,
this is so interesting.
It's a crucial extra
Oh, no,
point
they're going
for
to
the
kick. They're going to kick.
They are kicking.
It looks like they just are setting up. Is that Heaney?
No, they're doing that same
Oh, they're doing that funky
formation.
thing again.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Doing the same thing.
It worked once. It didn't work the next time. I don't know. Look at the line. There's 4 guys over in front of their line.
Yep. There's
back
8 on one side and 3 on the other. Well, no, actually,
Carrington's
7 on one
covered.
side. Yep.
They just rush. Oh,
That play
it's live. Isn't it live? No?
It's a live ball. He just stopped playing. I don't know why the referees are blowing the whistle on that.
I see that again, but that's, I don't know. Those plays, I don't know. Let's see the touchdown first.
So that was a quick toss.
27 had a really nice block there. That was Khalil Rashada. And boy, it's off to the races for Dixon. Another block there by number 5, Kamari Carrington had a very nice block.
That's important.
Look at that. He's out. He picked up yardage.
Just accelerated.
He picked up distance between him and his pursuer.
Yeah.
But the bad news for JFK, the lack of a kicking game has hurt them, and they're down by a point.
Keyshawn Dixon definitely turned the Jets on once he hit the corner.
Let's see the 2-point conversion again. A weird-looking play.
So here we go. Pass is behind. So that's a live ball.
It is.
That is a live ball. The referee is blowing the whistle.
Now again, here's the lack of the kicking game is going to give Scotch Plains great field position. Let's see if they can do anything with this kick. Oh, it's going to be their ball. They did something with the kick.
That was
It bounced off the Scotch Plains guy. It went 10 yards and it crossed back over.
It came straight over and nailed one of the players.
It bounced off him.
Yeah.
It was kicked so hard, it bounced off him. Probably he didn't know what hit him.
He wasn't ready for it.
Oh, my goodness. What a break for JFK. I mean,
big break.
They deserved it. They went for it. I mean, they have to because they can't kick it.
Watch this line drive kick.
Oh, hits him right in the hands.
Yep, right in the shoulder
off
pad.
Him. He was expecting it. He did try to field it. Oh, what a break for JFK. First down from their own 46. Let's see if they can capitalize. 3:14 left in the third quarter. Wow, what an interesting game, huh?
Oh yeah, 21-20. You get something like that, you got to turn it into a touchdown.
Yeah, you got to score here. Let's get back to the Dixon Martin show here. Dixon's over 100 yards for Kennedy. Martin's well over 100 yards for Scotch Plains.
Yeah. And they run a lot of the same plays to free those guys up for a touchdown.
They both don't need a lot. They're both very speedy and very elusive. 1st and 10, Kennedy. Oh, there's the same old crazy play. It hasn't worked all night.
Yeah. It's like
where they turn like they're going to pitch or like they're going to fade back, and they just reverse course and run, and it's not worked.
Yeah, he gives a fake handoff up the middle to Lindsey, and then it looks like he's trying to follow him into that hole. And there was no fooling the defensive line of the Raiders.
Yeah, well, they've done it a lot, I should say, and it should be something that Scotch Plains is aware of and ready for. Rashada comes out now. Eric Flores, the big man, hiking, playing center for JFK. 2nd and a long 8. Oh, wow.
The blitz was on, but he didn't go down. He didn't
Still
go
up.
down.
He gained yards.
Yeah.
Hines with a great play.
Showed some pure strength on that one.
Now, I got to see, was he fading back to pass? Or did he was?
It looked like he was. And there, 64 came flying through unblocked.
And missed him.
And didn't bring him down.
Then he ran into his old man. Good pursuit by that guy right there. He didn't get the tackle. Looked like 78.
Yeah, that was a clear loss.
Kenny
turned
Yeager.
into a 6-yard gain.
Yeah. So now, let's see what Kennedy can do. 3rd and 5. They need this bad, folks. Handoff, Lindsey. Nothing doing. And now here's a tough call. You're at the 50-yard line. 3rd and 5.
And you haven't been punting well.
And you can't, well, they're going to punt. They're going to
punt. Yep.
Boy, Kennedy fails to take advantage of a gift.
Lindsey's coming off limping a little bit.
They returned the gift. Kennedy has not had good, smooth punts all night. The one time the punter was forced to run, the other 2 times he didn't have like a smooth effort at all. So let's see what happens. Good snap.
That's a rugby kick, and that was Calvert who got a first down before.
No, he's short.
Didn't get it this time.
He's short. Not by a lot, but he's definitely short.
So the coach doesn't look too upset, so it looks like that was something that was designed.
Boy, he's speedy, isn't he?
Yeah, oh, Michael? Oh, yeah. I really, truly don't understand why he's not being utilized more on offense, because he can break loose. I mean, that was a designed play, but Michael's got that speed that he can break away. So
we're
they
back
utilize him on defense more.
We're back to the same old story, folks. Scotch Plains has the ball 1st and 10 with very good field position at their own 47. An all-night story.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There they go, up the middle.
Up the middle, still going, and a first down and then some.
And that was number 28, Anthony Robinson.
Down Scotch Plains.
Typically, the Raiders will go to Martin right away, but that was a nice little fake to Martin and come back to Robinson. Nice run. They got a momentum.
Well, you can really see the line, the size difference between the interior line for Scotch Plains versus JFK.
Much bigger. Much bigger. Yeah. So it goes back to Robinson, breaks his first tackle, and gets brought down right around the 38-yard line.
3rd and long. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. A very tight one here. Scotch Plains 21, JFK 20. We've traded scores. No one's been up by more than 1 score. Kennedy, then Scotch Plains, then Scotch Plains, then Kennedy.
Back
and Scotch Plains again.
It's a great homecoming game as you
It is. They're in it.
take a look at the Mustang cheerleaders doing their thing with the breast cancer colors.
Got to check the Yankee game. The Yankees had 4 runs in the bottom of the first.
Ooh, we needed it.
LeMahieu lit off with a home run, and I don't know how Judge and Torres gone on, but then Hicks, of all people, had a 3-run homer.
Last night they left a lot of runners on base.
Oh boy, don't talk about it.
Yeah, that was tough to watch.
So second in a long 8 for Scotch Plains.
So I wonder if we'll see that no huddle again from Scotch Plains, because that series that they had was very successful, the last series that they had.
Handoff right, Martin.
No,
he's hit and taken down. Number 6 in the middle there, Josh Daniels.
It was a small gain of 1 yard.
Third down now, and 10 after the loss. Quarterback pass, he's way back, throws the screen, and it's almost picked off. Oh, he caught it. That was up in the air, and he caught it. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet inside the 20, a busted play, and he turned it into a 25-yard gain.
Wow.
Oh boy, that could have been picked. It wasn't caught clean. We got to see that again.
So
he is way back. I mean, he's 15 yards back. Throws a little screen. Right there, almost picked off. He grabs it in the air.
Look at that.
Knows exactly what to do. Cuts up. Wow, what a play. A busted play. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quarterback keeper.
Smart
still
play.
On his feet. Still on inside the 10.
That was a great read.
Oh, it was an excellent read. Number 7, the quarterback. What's his name again?
That's Witter.
First down again, inside the 10, so it's 1st and goal from about the 8, I'd say. They're not taking a huddle, they're just going for it.
Go right to Martin.
And off right, here he comes, into the
Walks
end zone.
into the end zone.
Wow, what a dominant drive by Scotch Plains. Kennedy could do nothing right on that drive.
No.
And a fluky catch.
That was a play that Kennedy had an opportunity to either pick it off or stop him for a loss, but they didn't. Oh, there was a hold on that play, so that play is not going as a touchdown. That'll come back. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We've seen this before from Scotch Plains, where they've killed some drives with some untimely penalties. Gives Kennedy Mustangs a break.
Something goes right.
So yeah, the Yankees are up 4-1 in the 5th.
And that's against Verlander, so who knows? I want to win the series, but I sure don't want them celebrating on our field.
No.
1st and 14. Quarterback again keeps the ball up the middle.
Witter. Doesn't
maybe back to the line.
King and Witter. On the keeper, Julian Alvarez, number 55 with the stop. Gain of a yard. 2nd down and goal from the 13.
2nd down and goal now. I said 15 before, whatever, it's goal because they're inside the 10 and then they were pushed back, so it's a goal situation. Witter throws it out to Martin. Nobody near him. He cuts up. Still up.
He hit the first down.
I don't think they can get a first down.
No? Oh, okay. I saw I didn't see the marker was down. That was the first.
So 3rd now and about inside the 10. Looks like it'll mark it about the 9.
So third and goal from the 9.
I would imagine that they'd kick a field goal if they'll try a field goal if they don't make it here.
Yeah, they have made some field goals this year with that kicker Akeem.
Yeah, he's got a nice leg on, not great leg, but on kickoffs
he gets good height.
Yeah, his range on the kickoffs is enough for this field goal. Put it that way.
Mustangs really need to step it up here.
Yeah, time's running out on their number of possessions.
Quarterback draw.
Nothing doing. They brought that play out of nowhere. Done it 3 times this drive, and
I was kind of surprised they actually, lined up to throw the ball because they've been having a lot of success with Martin.
Yeah. Let's see what they're thinking about it now. Let's see if they call a timeout. The clock running, which favors Scotch Plains. There's no kicker there.
No, I guess they're going to try to either score or put Kennedy deep into their territory. Make a march the whole field. Motion right.
Quarterback rolls.
And he's being pursued.
Throws it up in the air. Intercepted by Kennedy in the end zone.
So it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
So Kennedy picks up a few yards there.
Yeah. That was smart because many players on a 4th down situation want to knock the ball down.
Right. But because he was in the end zone, it comes out to the 20. Let's check it out again.
There's Witter. He's rolling out. He's looking and he's looking. He's being pursued.
Everybody rolled right. Nobody tried to. There's 10. Number 10 could have. Look at that. There he goes.
They really didn't have anybody open.
So it was blocked by number 6 again, Josh Daniels, and picked off by number 28, Michael Calvert, your guy again.
All right.
1st and 10 from the 20. This might be the last time JFK has the ball.
Yeah, this very well could be. Pro formation. Handoff to Lindsey. Bounces off
Lindsey
of 2
still
defenders.
Still
and
going.
a nice stiff arm there.
Lindsey with a big gain, an 18-yard gain out to the 38-yard line, just what the doctor ordered for JFK.
Number 8, Marshall Young, was trying to fight with them for the ball. And
Lindsey's a bulldog.
Yeah. Phillip comes up, gets hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Look at that, keeps
bounces
going.
out. And gets hit by 87 or 27.
Look at that stiff arm on number 8. Hit him right in the helmet,
Power
put it back.
Yeah.
He caught up with him. He needed help there to take him down, though.
He held on to that ball, which is very key.
Yeah, good little fullback type kind of guy.
Oh, he's a fire hydrant, that's for sure.
Quarterback again, goes up the middle.
Quarterback draw.
That guy, that time they got more than they normally get tonight on that play, but still not a lot. Give him 4.
They haven't thrown from underneath the center much tonight at all.
No.
So I'm not going to go for that fake if I'm a
true.
Scotch Plains guy.
Good point. I wonder if we'll see Connor Heaney. Connor Heaney is a nice arm.
Yeah, he does. Saw him throw some outs over at Colonia.
His brother was a very good quarterback a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was exceptional.
Handoff. Dixon.
Dixon turns the corner.
Still going.
Cuts back into the... Sometimes I like to see the runners, the running backs, run more to the sideline. They cut back. That's where all the players are.
Right. But a gain, pretty good gain, up to 3rd down and 2 now. This is a big play, but I guarantee you they're going for it if they don't get it. They're not going to give the ball up to Scotch Plains and risk a long drive and never get the ball back. So 2 more shots to get 2 yards.
Philip Lindsay right up the middle.
First down.
It's the first. Brought down by number 32, Isaiah Nathaniel.
I don't know her name. Hey, Chair. What's the name of the
All right, Kennedy comes back out near.
Shia Amin. There's the homecoming queen who doubles as the band leader. 1st and 10 from their own 49. JFK takes the ball, hitting to Dixon on the right. Go, gets popped before he gets back to the line.
Nothing. Oh, that's.
But you're right. They're coming up straight ahead instead of sweeping.
Yeah.
Everything he's gained tonight seems like it's been a sweep.
You run that jet sweep to the sideline and then just make a turn right before you get to the edge. Right before you get to the sideline, you got to turn it upfield later. You're turning it upfield way too early. That's actually pretty cool that the homecoming queen's on the platform. I thought she was up there because she was the homecoming queen. She's up there because she's the drum major.
She's working. She's on duty.
She's getting the crowd going. And congratulations to her.
And you see Priyanka Patel, our buddy Viru, our council buddy, his daughter was one of the finalists.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. I texted him, proud dad and mom are here, the whole family's here. Pitch back.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Oh, it's a bomb. He's got number 5. Oh!
Stopped running in his route. That was intended for number 5, Kamari Carrington.
What a play. It almost worked.
Philip Lindsay is showing some talent there.
Yeah, where'd he get that off?
Throw the ball. He threw it downfield like 35 yards.
It wasn't a terrific spiral. I think if he would have, he was a little bit rushed there by number 10. He gets it up. Number 5 had to come back for it, and then
if he kept running.
Right, he might have had a shot if he kept running. Tough play, but heck, if it worked, it would have been great. And now 3rd and 12. Once again, we're in 4-down territory.
And it's, 3 minutes, 34 seconds.
Yeah, not because of the yardage, but the field position, but because of the time. And timeout, is it? Yeah, timeout JFK.
Yeah.
So it all comes down to this drive, folks. 2 more chances to get the first.
That's their first charge timeout of the second half.
Woodbridge football won tonight. They are now the division champs.
Congratulations, Barons.
They're undefeated.
We also heard some good news that their running back got his first scholarship offer from Central Michigan.
What does that mean? What are they doing in Woodbridge?
I found out why.
Go ahead.
So a former player and former coach at Woodbridge High School, Justin Hines, is a coach at Central Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How'd he get out there?
He started out, he went to Wagner, coached there. Then he coached at Mississippi State. Then he went up to Lafayette, and now he's at Central Michigan.
Okay.
So he's bounced around. It's a typical route for a coach. When you're up and coming coach, you got to bounce around in order to move up the ranks.
Yep. And then somebody he knows back from Woodbridge probably gave him a call and said, "Yo, look at this kid."
Yeah.
Ali Lee Jr., number 7, plays for the undefeated Woodbridge team.
And that's a great full scholarship. He's only a junior, and more might come in after.
Right.
Next
week, the big test for Woodbridge, they'll play New Brunswick, although New Brunswick, you look at the record, they're 0-6, but they won 4 games on the field and lost them on a violation of the player eligibility rules. They used the guy that wasn't eligible. He transferred in, did not change his residence, and we'll be covering that game.
There's the pass, and Hines is rolling, looking for somebody.
He's in trouble.
He's got to keep the play alive.
He's in. Clock runs. He wanted him to go out. He should have gone out. I don't know if the Brunswick's winning today or not, but you could have an undefeated team against a winless team on paper, and yet it could be a fantastic game because of what happened in New Brunswick.
Yeah, it's a shame for those kids.
But here's the thing, right? The kid came from St. Thomas over to New Brunswick.
Yeah.
The coach had to know he wasn't eligible. Well, the other coaches had to know. The athletic director had to know. The kid's family, parents had to know. The other kids had to know.
It's either the I look at that because I got some calls on it, and the principal, ultimately everything that goes on in the school resides with the principal. So the principal knows he gets a transfer. He's got to ask the athletic director. Does he need to sit out? Is there an address change? The reason he didn't, he had to sit out for 30 days was because he didn't have an address change.
Right. If he moved, he'd be eligible right away.
Yeah.
A legitimate change of address.
He was a New Brunswick resident. It's just that he was returning to his own hometown. Like he was a private school kid. But so he never, it wasn't like he lived out of town or anything. That's why that rule I don't like, where if a kid lives in a town and goes to a private school like St. Thomas and decides to return to his town.
I got it.
I don't think he should have to sit out. But when you leave your public school and go to a private school, I think you should sit out.
I agree.
You know,
but now I can see why there was the confusion, because the kid was from New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Did he play at New Brunswick and then go to St. Thomas?
No, he never played at New Brunswick.
Okay.
He went straight to St. Thomas. The key is, this is the thing, had he just changed his address to the house next door, he would have been okay.
Right. Of course, he wouldn't be living there.
No.
4th and 11, the play of the night for JFK. They've got to get this first down or it's all over. I mean, not technically, but I'd say all likelihood. He's under center, still not in the shotgun. Little tiny fade back, he rolls,
he's
get sacked.
He didn't get back
And it's number 78, Yeager. We've been calling Yeager's name all night. He's like the defensive player of the game.
No, that was a great play by Yeager. Hines, he wanted to throw the ball at the line of scrimmage, so he got no depth at all, and then he decided to go back, and that gave the Raiders the time they needed to get through the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't shotgun it.
So he does the pump fake right here. Here he goes, and he stays there, and then he decides to go back or roll away because he feels the pressure.
Yeah.
You got to get some depth on a pass.
Not far.
Yeah.
So now with 2:46 to go, 2:45 to go, you got to believe Scotch Plainfield. I might say South Plains. I said Scotch Plainfield.
Scotch Plains Raiders are going to try to keep that ball slow. Right now,
one first down's all they need.
The formation that they're in right now doesn't indicate that they're going to go up the middle, but they might be.
2 men left, split.
There you go. They go right to Martin, and he goes right to work.
And he doesn't want to get out of bounds, but he does, I think.
No, yep. They did call it out of bounds, so.
Scotch Plains has 3 timeouts left. JFK has only 1. That's a pickup of 5 or so. Yep, 2nd and 5. They're going to stand around. They are not in any hurry. Let's give you the crew again. Crew, camera, Eamon Brandafi, Adam Chinoy, Wilmar Rubiano, and Ron Wyatt. Production assistant, Kareem Khalif. Graphics, Samantha Roth. Replay, Joe Fernandez. Engineer, Bruno Martins. Technical director, Gina Forbes. And director, Lee Beckerman. 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff up the middle,
to
first
Martin.
Down. And that might do it.
He gets pushed to a first down. The chains will stop while the time will stop while they set the chains, and then they will start to run again.
I guess with 1 timeout, there's an outside shot that Kennedy can get the ball back. There's not quite enough to go to 0.
Yeah, they're going to take all the time they can in the huddle.
Absolutely. Two different Kennedy teams. The first half, they were a different team. They were moving the ball.
Really were. They really were.
And the second half, I don't know what happened at halftime. Football is always a game of 2 halves because the coaches,
make those adjustments.
The guys up in the booth here, the guys taking the films.
Scotch Plains calls a timeout. I guess they want to think about the play they're going to run. But they took it down to 1 minute and 56 seconds, so.
Oh, so now you would think Kennedy still has the 1 timeout, so
yeah.
I guess, well,
if they run 3 plays right now, they could literally take it down to about 30 seconds.
Right. But that's why the timeout's key, because they can't quite run 4 plays and take it down to 0.
Yeah.
tough loss for JFK. You know, coming with a team, with an opponent with about the same record as you.
Yeah, you know, this is a game where both teams are looking at this as an opportunity to move their season in a different direction.
And their program.
Yeah. I came up here the other day, our boys were practicing. We saw the Kennedy guys, they were having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you could see it was at practice, they were just loose, and they were looking forward to this week.
And off Martin.
Martin's met right away.
At halftime, the players are right below us here, ready to go back on the field, and they were pumped.
Yeah.
And they ran on the field like they were, you know, in the middle of the Super Bowl. It was great to watch.
Because, you know, when you're at this point in your season, you haven't won a game yet. You're
one game.
You've got one game under your belt. It could be deflating. This is where you want to see them get that mid-season win just to kind of get a little more momentum going towards the end of the season.
Kennedy took their timeout, so they have none left.
And if this is a loss, gives them their 5th loss, it will ultimately keep them out of the playoffs.
Right. I'm really looking forward to Woodbridge, New Brunswick next week. That should be a fun game.
Yeah, it's you know, it's always great when you have one team or two teams or even 3 teams. What was it, a couple of years ago? We had Woodbridge, Colonia, and Kennedy all in the Final Four for
all
the
made the playoffs.
For the semifinals.
Yeah. They all made the playoffs and they all won their first game.
That was exciting.
Oh yeah. Here we go, 2nd and 5.
Back to Martin. He's met. Everybody knew he was getting it. So nice tackle by number 32, Michael Pajak.
Martin with the carry.
So they're going to take their time, let the clock run down.
Number 74 back in, Jake Mahatov. Number 50 comes out, Antonio Badillo.
So they're probably going to take a penalty, or they're going to try to take this down until they see the umpire signaling that there's 5 seconds for them to call the play. There we go.
Hand off, Martin around the end.
He gets the first down.
And
that's it.
Then no chance now.
First down, Scotch play.
So last week they lost, the score said 35-6, but I would submit that the game was closer than the final score indicated, because at halftime it was a virtual tie till that last 30-second bomb by Woodbridge. Here, I don't think they played as a 1-point defeat. They played, it looked worse than that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the way South Plainfield,
Scotch Plains.
Scotch Plains, the way they dominated the whole second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't even seem like a 1-point game is appropriate.
The Mustangs right now, this is a game they should have had.
Yeah, they really should have.
Really.
It's disappointing we didn't see one, but
yeah.
Anyway, John McCormick, Kyle Anderson, any last-minute thoughts?
You know what? Let's hope that the Mustangs can get it together to pull a couple of wins out so that the seniors can go out on a good note this year. And you never know. There's always an outside chance that they will take a team with a lower than 500 record into the playoffs, depending on the bracket. So
in the meantime, we'll see you all next week, folks, as Woodbridge will be home undefeated against a right now winless New Brunswick team. But as we said, that's a deceiving record. It should be a very good game. Thanks for watching. John McCormick, Kyle Anderson. We'll see you soon.